Hey gang, how is everyone? Michael Daniels here. I decided just to go live. With all the rain and weather, I don't know what you guys have for weather, but it's been kind of crazy here. We had lightning storms last night, and anybody that doesn't know, I'm an umpire in baseball, so I just wanted to go live and say hey or whatever. We had someone scheduled to help us come on the show, one of our community members, and we were unable to do it. Okay, Dan, quick hi and bye. I understand. I'm not going to be on long either, to be honest with you. But I wanted to at least come on, go live, do something tonight. It's basically a free for all, just coming on for the fun of it. My apologies to Ross. I wanted to have you on for sure. I just unfortunately, baseball come up and Heather was going to do the show, but Heather had some issues as well. So for sure, we'll get into it next week. We have different guests next week, but Ross, I will get you on because I think it'd be fun. I love to have community members come on and talk about things that they know because it's kind of cool. Hey, Crypto, how are you, my friend? How have you been, sir? It's always great to see you. Glad to see you stopping by. Always a pleasure to see you for sure. I'm checking out some things while I'm doing this because I wanted to test some things. I wanted to see let me just do community members come on and talk. Oops, got to mute. I just wanted to see how this did and what it's like to actually watch the video on YouTube myself as I'm in StreamYard, but it seems to be fine. I mean, I like it. Again, back to what I was saying, Ross, we will get you on probably the week after that or whatever. I promise we'll get you on. I know you had something come up last week, and then we had something come up this week. So it just happens that way sometimes. I'm also testing to see how many people come on when they get their notification. I know YouTube's been kind of crazy and wonky lately. What is this? It says, I thought you had fallen out with me. I keep seeing you and saying hi. I don't know if that's me or hey, Dan. Yeah. Yeah, it's just baseball. But Crypto, this is my busy season with umpiring in baseball, so it's hard for me to get into Tuesday nights when you do your thing and all that kind of stuff. So that's a tough thing for me. I've been trying to and tomorrow night, I think, is the last one for a while. And then we come back to getting right back into it the next week, I believe. So, yeah, did you guys, I'm just curious, you two that are in here, I know you said you're going to go to bed, Dan, but I was just curious, how did you get your notification right away, or how quick did it take for you to get a notification? Hey, Steven, there's my son. How are you? Do you guys get notified right away? I'm just curious. Did you get it 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago? Or, I mean, I just started, it says 3 minutes and 50 seconds ago. So I'm just curious how quick that is coming to you guys. Oh, wow. Crypto says I'm at work till 3. Golly. Crypto says came to me in seconds. Wow, that's great. Good. I mean, it's so weird with YouTube notifications. Sometimes they come quick, sometimes they take forever. It's just different each time. So I wanted to test and see. I subscribed from another account that I have, and I was waiting to see if I got that, but nothing came through even at this point. And Steven said he got his 4 minutes ago, which is okay. That's good because it's 4 minutes, 44 seconds. And Mike Bush says he got it as soon as the stream, got it. The stream was starting. Well, that's awesome. That's good because, I mean, I know they've been working on notifications. They've been working really hard on that. I know that, Creator Insider, they did a whole video on that, talking about that and trying to make it so it was so they could get that going a little bit better, because obviously people have been missing notifications and stuff. So that's good. I'm glad it's doing that. One thing that I'm going to test probably sometime this week, when I'm not doing baseball or next week, I want to test. I want to do a live stream. I don't want to do this because I'm not really fond of it, but I want to do a live stream to Facebook, just my profile, and see if it shows up and comes up. I know a lot of people follow me over there, so I'll be able to see who comes in, who's on, that kind of thing. That's what I want to try and as a test, just to see. Like I said, I'm not making any moves or anything to go to Facebook because I'm a YouTube kind of guy. But I know on Friday nights when I do the game show, I do Twitch and YouTube. But I want to see the commenting, how quick the commenting comes over for Facebook, because YouTube obviously is delayed for sure, but Twitch is like almost instantaneously, which is kind of cool. I like that. See, now I saw someone else just join. I'm just curious. I can see when people come on because it gives me a little eyeball of how many people are on, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I love it. You're right, Crypto. I mean, I agree with you. Just and mostly just to know for people to give them feedback, because I know a lot of people are on there. So, and I'm always trying to help people and do things and stuff. So when they ask, at least I'll have knowledge of it. You know, I can say, well, with my experience, it's this. I totally agree with you, though. I'm not moving over there by any stretch. But I do want to see some StreamYard cast of there. And I also am going to do a test at some point. They now stream to Twitter or Periscope or whatever. They do a direct stream to there. So I'm going to check that out and try that too. So anybody that follows me on Twitter, I'm just curious and would like to see how that looks when it goes live. So that's going to be interesting to check that out as well. Now that you can go live on Twitter. I just didn't know that you could do that, and StreamYard's able to do that. And it's interesting because you don't have to use Restream for that. It's a direct link straight to that. So I'm not sure how that will work based on, I mean, is it just solo? Will I only be able to stream there? That's interesting. I might have to, like I said, there'll be some testing going on. We'll have to see. I will check it out to see exactly how those work and everything. I'm real curious to see how that works and everything. I don't know if any of you out there follow Steve Dotto, but he had Chris and Jim Gould on talking about Google Photos, which I absolutely love Google Photos. They're going to be on our show next Wednesday. At least that's the plan. So that will be a good one. That will be a great one. Google Photos, probably the best app that Google has ever created and made, in my opinion. So I'm looking to see how that goes too. Let's see. And Crypto says, I wish YouTube was as fast as Twitch. I totally agree with you on that. 100%. Just for getting the comments in and that kind of stuff, because it seems like people fall behind whenever the comments come in, and then it seems like you're going back on a subject. You can change subjects, and because it's so slow that it pushes it back, and you're like, golly, I already talked about that, or that kind of thing. Whereas Twitch, it's pretty much automatic. And you guys, anybody that watches the game show live, you see that happening. The people on Twitch are getting the answers and responses, putting them in the comments right away when that goes on. So that's interesting. I guess it's a delay on purpose, I would imagine. I don't think it would be something that's just I would think that's on purpose. Just for if you had to copyright thing that you had to stop right away or something like that. I think it's more of a safety valve than anything else. I think that's why they do it that way. And they usually don't use comments like we're using them, like with a gaming or anything like that. That's not very common. But I have to agree with you. It would be kind of cool to get it right away. I know not a lot of people are on Twitch for this particular kind of thing, I know it's a lot of gaming and things like that. It's tough for the other things to take off and go. Yeah, that's right, Crypto. 6 seconds on Twitch, 20 to 30 on YouTube. That is a huge difference. I mean, if you think about that, that's a big difference. I think when you're doing just question and answers, it's okay to have some of that delay. But as I was mentioning, if you're on a topic that's constantly changing, or you're going on in the conversation takes you further through, it would be nice to have that kind of thing. That's what I think. But I think it's server power and the amount of people streaming compared to Twitch. Yeah, I don't know that that's necessarily true. I think it's more of a safeguard. At least a long time ago when they had Hangouts and stuff like that, and YouTube and et cetera, with anything live streaming, that was the quote that they gave us. And I think what it does, it helps YouTube as far as buffering. That's why you don't see a lot of buffering, the little circle spinning around a lot of times, because it has that 20 seconds built in to correct a lot of that. So it builds up chunks of video, sends it, chunks of video, sends it, chunks of video, and sends it. Whereas I don't know how Twitch does it, but you may be right. I mean, it might be a amount of people at the same time. So who knows? Yeah, I know both are pretty popular. I know Twitch is huge in the gaming world, but I don't know. So a couple of tests that I want to do in the upcoming weeks and stuff that I'll probably be doing. Sorry about the show tonight. Like I said, we wanted to have a guest on, but it didn't work out for us, me included. Baseball got in the way for me, and I have baseball again tomorrow night, so I won't be on tomorrow night, unfortunately, till after all of that. Thank you guys for stopping by. Like I said, I just want to do a quick broadcast. This is going to be a short one, just to see. And I wanted to look and test a couple things too, just by looking at the video that's out there and that kind of thing. Yes, you're right. Neil says, I guess it is what it is. That is true. Yeah, pretty much is, I think. So yeah, it was good little, thank you everybody that came by. Like I said, it's going to be short and sweet. Hope to see you guys soon. Look for us Friday night. I'm sure we will have a game night, and so we will see folks out there. Look out for a couple of you, because a lot of you have been on the show. I might have a couple people reach out to a couple of people. Maybe we're going to do the one where I have 12 people on, and that's the Hollywood Circles again. So I may do that again. So listen up for invites to that. Folks, I appreciate you guys. I will talk at you soon. Thank you very much for coming, and we will see you on probably next week. If you tune in next week, you'll see you then for sure. Till then, thanks a lot, and we appreciate it.